That time is 6 o'clock on this Friday evening, March 1st, 2019. And it's time now for the Peter channel. 6 o'clock news on this Friday evening, March 1st, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. 6 o'clock, and we have a temperature of 35 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 6 o'clock news is President Trump tries to clarify comments about Otto Weimard's death after a firestorm. House Oversight Committee issues ultimatum to White House over security clearance information. Trump's love letter book claimed the latest attack on Michael Cohen after testimony. Washington Governor Jay Inslee joins 2020 Democratic presidential field. Steady snow coming Saturday, bigger snow can fall. All more of that coming up on the Weather Summit at the Peter Channel. 6 o'clock news coming up in a couple of minutes from now. Sad day for democracy as Mayor vetoes Alaska City's newly passed LGBTQ protections. Arizona lawmaker calls mandatory measles vaccine covenants amid fight to control outbreaks. Our grandmother faced murder trial in the case largely a testimony by child. Pakistani hands over captured Indian pilot at 10th border checkpoint. Canadian government allows Hawaii CFO recognized to the process to go forward. U.S. military to permanently cancel large-scale exercise on Korean Peninsula. U.S. issues new penalties against Venezuelan officials. Maduro must go. Pair on bail from Boston. Shooting arrested in Stoughton raid. Airports feared losing boat revenue to Uber and Lyft. Amazon can be geared up to reveal Walmart, Kroger, and Audi's worst nightmare. Later's airline fleet must take action with or without Amazon. For Long Island, Elon Musk did it. Tesla's 35,000 Model 3 is finally playing here. Look at stocks today. Up 110.32 points at 26.32. SP 5 up 19% at 2803.69. And Nasdaq up 62.82 at 75.95.35. Send us see evidence of underground lake system on Mars. A positive mind taken up. Penn should handle the side effects of treatments. Brooklyn measles outbreak goes to 1 of 21 cases. Blood pressure medication recalls expand to include Lositran. After attacks, MSF suspends Ebola treatment in the center of Congo outbreak. One twin admitted the crab, but which one a new DNA test can finger the culprit. Pakistan releases Indian pilot after plane shut down near Kashmir. Venezuela moving oil company officer to Russia. A Russian court has set 5 Islamic State militants to a Mexican security prison for part of the attack on the French embassy in Moscow. South Korea took the streets to Friday to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the March 1st movement, marked the start of the Korean independence movement. The parents of a U.S. student who died after 17 months in a North Korean jail reject President Trump's claim that Kim Jong-un had nothing to do with it. Better plane crashes into the Florida car, the military killed pilot. Much rise with a rain and snow rain forecast across the U.S. Atterbury, the Soup for Heat fundraiser scheduled to start at Los Angeles has been postponed due to snowstorm forecast begin late Friday night and last well this Saturday. We're village weather. What's the best report along the Taunton River? Biden's review and book the Nebraska teach records show about a 30% increase in crashes on the local stretch of Route 24 that turned 16 over the previous year. That was the highest total release since 2002. Brockton's champion plan helped 705 drug treatment last year. Dr. Sue said the Brockton politicians visited the Brockton schools. In Quincy, where 38 new high apartments, condos, and single-family homes have been built in the past decade, and homeless men, women, and families as overwhelmed with local shelters and social service organizations. Quincy's cab drivers, good deed keeps giving. Quincy, a 59-year-old Quincy woman hit by a car, muttered out while crossing Brentwood Park has died. Linda Colton was convicted on the 3rd Jamaican. Threats were struck at 7:30 p.m. Advocates push to restore Quincy's hospitals. Maine Fire Marshal has confirmed that Captain Barnes of the Berwick, Maine Fire Department has lost during the 4th hour alarm fire early today in Berwick, Maine. Peter Chell News Time, 6:04, time out for sports report. Harper urges Roger McMell to come join him in Philly. And Patriots carrier control coach Jack Greasby leaving team at tonight. Boston Celtics taking on the Washington Wizards. Game time 7:30. Peter Chell Dusad 6:04 p.m. Time out for Peter Chell Travis to check. Baby about the MBTA where the show bus place a green light e-bridge service between North Station Leachfield due to power problem on the commuter rail. Rockford trade 119, 5:30 p.m. outbound is over there, 5-10 minutes bad schedule between North Station and Rockford due to early signal issue. And the ferries, they are looking good. Looking at that was about ways New England 95, southbound south between Texas Providence, 95, northbound south between Walk down to downtown Providence, 195, westbound south between East Providence to downtown Providence, 146, southbound south between 95, downtown Providence, 146 to the northbound side, so around 295 Lincoln and 295 on the southbound side, so around the North Smithfield stretch. And in the Cape, it's looking good. 95, southbound side, so up to Route 1 in Sherman, to Route 495 and Mansfield 495, and the northbound side, so on Route 95 and Mansfield 24, southbound south between 495 and 24, and the 140 in the Raynham Taunton area. And southbound 24, slow after 128, got to Route 3, southbound south between the Braintree split down to 18 in Weymouth. 128, both ends, it's backed up between 128, southbound south, so between Needham and Braintree, 128 at the northbound south between Braintree and 24, cat, 7 expressway, both ends back between Braintree down to Boston. 128 southbound south between Route 3, Burlington down to Route 9 in Wellesley. 128 at the northbound south between Route 20, Walford at Route 2 in Lexington. 93 both ends and outside Boston are backed up. Maspec both ends is back to 3 and Osprey shows the loader, but the westbound side is backed up all the way down to Westburg. 93 southbound side. It is so between 120 and Burlington and Zachary downtown Boston. Route 1 at the northbound side, so around the Riviera stretch. And 3 at the northbound side between Burlington and down to Drake. Route 93. Both ends up active downtown Boston and 93 northbound side, so between Zachary Bridges, Boston and down to 128 in Burlington. And 93 the southbound side, so 128 in Burlington. Up in Reddit, 93 hits breaks in between 125 North End Road on Route 230 Methuen, 495 northbound side, so between low all the way down to Lawrence, and 485 the southbound south with low down to Littleton, and then here breaks in around Hudson stretch of 485 but northbound south with pack down to 290 in the Westboro Marlboro area. 290 westbound south with 199 Route 9 in Worcester. 91 on the northbound side, so around South Hadley stretch. And 91, both ends back on 291 in Springfield down the West Connecticut border. 91, both ends back between 291 in Windsor all the way down to 84, Hartford Connecticut at 84. Westbound side, so between Hartford and down to Farmington. And 91, both ends is backed up after 84 in Hartford area at 84 eastbound side, so between Denver, Connecticut, all the way to Waterbury, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway eastbound side, so to Norwalk down to Milford. 95, northbound side, between Greenwich all the way down to Bridgeport. 95, southbound side, from New Haven down to Milford. And up in North New England, never turn back on the northbound side. It is so in natural New Hampshire. And 93 is northbound side, so around the Derry, New Hampshire stretch. And at 93 the northbound side, so Laconia, New Hampshire. And it's looking good in New Hampshire and in Maine. And up in Vermont, Interstate 879. 91 is southbound side. Low, so U.S. Canadian border, up in Vermont. Hours 15:55 northbound side, so in Southern Quebec, headed towards the U.S. Canadian border. Peter Cello Dusor, please. 6:08. Time it out for a Peter Cello weather report. And we started off March on a nice note, nice weather, not too bad, not too cold. But tomorrow, if you got outdoor plans for this weekend, Sunday is a better bet over Saturday because we can get some snow, but not going to be bad. 3 to 5 inches, no big deal. We are under a winter storm warning and heavy wet snow, total precipitation of 48 inches expected at Dover, Bristol, Massachusetts, Western Plymouth, Massachusetts, Eastern Plymouth, Massachusetts, and Southern Bristol, Massachusetts, Southern Plymouth, Guardian. From 1 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday, heavy snowfalls from 4 a.m. to noon Saturday, 1 inch per hour times. Hazard trouble expected that wet storm may result in isolated scattered power outages. And another coastal storm will bring the potential of significant snow and accumulation with the heaviest amount across the interior, the north and west of the Boston Providence Corridor. Snow expected to change to rain near the coast. All right, look at our forecast. Goes like this for tonight. So like me after 3 a.m. Increase skies low about 24 degrees. Call wind becoming the northeast wind 6 miles an hour. After midnight, anticipation is 7% total nighttime circulation wind 2 inches possible. Saturday, snow beam for 1 p.m. 35 degrees. Northeast about 9 to 30 miles gust high 23 miles an hour. Anticipation 9%. Total new circulation 3 to 7 inches possible. Saturday, a slight chance of snow before 11 p.m. Most skies for 24 degrees. Northward about 5 to 7 miles coming to the anticipation 20%. Sunday, one skies about 500 degrees. Light above wind. Sunday night, rain, so sleep before 4 a.m. Then a rain is between 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. Then rain after 5 a.m. Low at 30 degrees. Calm wind becoming the northeast by 6 miles an hour. Midnight anticipation 9% new snow circulation with 3 to 5 inches possible for Monday. Rain and sleep like before 8 a.m. Then chance rain is snow between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. Mostly cast about 30 degrees and often about 8 miles an hour becoming the northwest in the afternoon. Anticipation 6% new snow circulation less than 1 inch possible. Monday night Podcast about 15 degrees for Tuesday. Sunday podcast for 30 about 12 above. West about 6 miles an hour. Shooting north west about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Wednesday. Most Sunday, most good about 26 about 9 above. West about 5 to 7 miles an hour first. Thursday, Sunday, most good about 28 about 10 above. West about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Friday, most sunny about 34 degrees. Calm wind giving west about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. Right now, not it's 10:35. That's gonna be for the Peter Channel 6 o'clock news on this Friday evening, March 1st, 2019. Viewers, hope you have a good evening. Goodbye day to the DOS. You at 11 o'clock for a late night report. Hope you have a good evening.